Well, they start him here early as for Lancaster fans, as you see one of the young ones there cheering on her team already. She was very upset, Jack, at the end of that half, but the Gales coming into this game right now at the second half have to look at this as they were down 7 with 1:17. They brought it within 1 and almost had a chance to be leading. I think they have to feel pretty good.
Right, that's right. It was 25-18, and in the last couple of minutes, give or take a little bit, they really did a great job. Jordan Lucas, a big three-point, old-fashioned three-point play. Kevin Carr, a big three-point shot. And you got to remember, they did all this without Lightnecker. Lightnecker's the one that they cannot match up with. He's such long arm. They just do not have an answer. They have trouble enough with the McKnights down there with their athleticism and their abilities. There's no way that they can handle Lightnecker with his height. So I really like where we're at. I think this is going to be our half. I feel really good about this.
Yep, I think Lightnecker, as you said, just patrolling that paint is all the difference. And we'll see if the Gales can take a lead here. They get the ball in the opening possession. They haven't had the lead since the first quarter. There's McKnight. Now that's a good call. And Brandt did a great job there of keeping his hands up high. I think he was complaining, we talked about the first half of being held. That's the way to do it. Keep your hands out of harm's way. If they're holding you, the official was all over that and saw it.
Yeah, that's right. It was a good job, and you got to clean everything up right at the beginning of a half, especially when you had a few fireworks.
Now a little trouble inbounds. They finally get to Carr. Into
Great.
McKnight. Strong.
Can't stop us.
Get it. That's what you got to have.
Can't
nice job.
stop us.
Nice job.
I'm telling you, we're going to hammer them here. We are going to hammer them.
28-27, the Gales with their first lead since first quarter. So a nice job of coming back from that 7-point deficit. And a lot is said about teams when you get down in that 6, 7, 8 points. And if the Gales could do that to Elder, it might be a different story. The Gales were able to come back quickly. And Elder's not the same type of team. They're not going to score a ton of points quickly on you. They like to work the ball. So Gales can build a little lead here. It'll serve them well. Boy, you can't let them that wide open, but it's long. Nice job. Carr did a good job of rushing to the ball once he got screened off.
This is when we're going to take control here, Jim. I really believe
There it is, inside.
They can't stop us in there.
He walked. He got away with one, Jack, but we'll
Sure
take
did.
it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Lightnecker, we'll take that. He got inside. We'll call that even for the end of the first half, not having the foul call. How's that? 30.
Just think now, we're up 3 just in the last 3 minutes of playing time. Nice shot.
I thought he was going to affect that because you could see him change the arc, but he nice job of getting it in.
But we'd outscored him by 10 points.
Underneath.
Here's another one.
That's what you can do when you're that big. They got to bring that second one down. Tried to tip it back in, but he had an easy. Boy, here's another 3 from their sharpshooter. Boy, rattled out. Long rebound. You're going to have that sometimes. And here's their other one. That looked long. He banked it. I don't know if he called that, Jack.
You got out, man. That's like a gift there. That's 2 that they probably shouldn't have had.
Wow. Okay, there's the call. It's so loud in here. McKnight went down. Boy, he's not getting up.
I think he's okay. I really do. I think he just probably twisted his ankle a little bit. It might have caught a knee. He's all right. Just got to get up and play. Time to be hurt in April.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, honestly, and I mean, you look to see that they're not seriously hurt. And then it's time to just, be tough. And he is. He's a tough kid. He'll be fine. He's going through some injuries there, and he's playing a little hurt. It takes a lot of energy. He's a big kid, and it'll probably help him just being out for a minute or 2, to be honest.
Yep, he'll come out and they'll look at him real quick, make sure everything's okay.
He'll be back in there.
Carr gets the handoff from Lucas. Gales losing right now by 1, trailing by 1. They've done a nice job of getting the ball inside in the first few possessions. They did miss a couple of inside shots. Lightnecker off. Now, how do you make that difficult shot? Following up the last one, but a nice job. He did a great job.
Yes, he did.
Lightnecker comes up with a little steal, although I think that might have been caused by Carr. We got a fast break going on. Over, 3-pointer, nope, yep, here it goes, a little short. Well, you can really see the vantage points up here, Jack. It's amazing how you can call shots from this spot, but you can tell when that left his hand, It was just a little short.
Right. We don't have the advantage of replay, which we normally do because of the situation here, but we really have a great advantage of seeing the plays unfold. Up one here. I like this. 5 minutes to go. I think we're in good shape. I like how we're attacking the basket. And
that's off Purple.
That's right.
Yep. That's off Elder. As I think McKnight touched it, but then it also touched number 30, Kyle Rudolph. So the Gales, 1 point lead, Jack. Just a couple possessions, get maybe a 3 or 5 point lead. I really think you'll see a different game evolve.
I do too. I think we're about to do it. I really do. I just feel it. I really feel it.
32-31. This Gale team.
I just think we're better, Jim.
And there's another turnover for the Gales coming back. They almost were able to get it inside. Passed over. Boy, they do a nice job passing the ball.
Yes, they do. Ooh.
Right off the end.
Right on cue, as you said that.
Marty Kirstein.
That's the only place he can score is right at the basket.
Cross quickly. McKnight brings it. 33-32. And this keeps going back from a 1 point game. Lightnecker. Like to see it. Inside, and ball knocked away from him. 33-32. Now Elder with their chance to take a big lead. This a long three off the mark. Almost a carbon copy, and boy, want to talk about some arc. Brian Hamrick puts it up high over the top. And a 3 point Elder lead. Now the Gales forced again to come back from over. They're going to have a foul away from the ball, or excuse me, on the drive, not on the shot.
Nice job by Drew Swinehart. He's given him some good minutes here, good quality minutes. Hadn't turned it over. Coach is a little worried sometimes. He turns it over a little bit.
Third foul on Kirstein, and that is big for Elder. Kirstein went out, if you remember, right at the end of the second quarter, and that is when the Gales put together the little string. Right. He's a quality player for Elder, and his third foul, but he will not go out. They leave him on, and Ratterman still stays on the court.
This is going to be, I like this.
Just off the end, he can't get it to fall, and the Gales inside right now, shooting, getting good shots, just can't get the inside shots to fall. There's Kirstein. Fall, yep, right. And that's his fourth. That's his fourth foul. And boy, that's a big foul either way, because that's either 30 on Lightnecker or 4 on.
That's 2. It says 2 there.
They had that up the last time, and I believe, Jack, now that I look at that, they might have called the third foul on Ratterman when he went out. Oh, and I looked up on the board, so apologize for that, but that's 3 on Ratterman and 2 on.
Well, he just about got another one, and he's hurt. Boy, he is really hurt
They
now.
cannot stop play here until the ball's not in the possession of Lancaster going for a hoop. And now the timeout will come.
And he may be done.
That's the same shoulder. Do you remember that in the first half?
Yeah, he may be done.
Is that a stinger, you think, or just some type of separate? Because he was hurt.
I don't know. It might be dislocated, but he is definitely out.
Well, he definitely had the same injury in the first half, or the same type of injury in the first half, and came out. And I mean, you never want to speculate. All I can tell you is that's very similar to that of a separation or a stinger.
I think he's separated it. He is, I can see it. It's separated.
Oh, boy.
He's done. He is done, and that is a big blow. Remember that now, him going out, and really might have had something to do with the 1 point. It was a 3-point lead when he went down, and it was 5 on 4, and we took advantage of it.
His shoulder was completely, I feel bad for him, and that was a nice job. I was happy to see the Gale fans there giving him, clapping for him as he walked out right in front of him. Because nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see a player hurt.
Absolutely not. It's still kids.
So now back to a 1 point lead. Long three, that looks good. Boy, off the end. Thankfully for Lancaster, that just a touch long.
This is when we got to make our hay.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Carr, 3, off the mark, down inside. Boy, ooh,
yep.
That's a good call. No, you weren't. That's a good call by the official.
Yep.
He said he was stationary, but we had a real good view of that, and he definitely put his shoulder right into him.
Yeah, and I think Elder is losing a little control here.
Yeah. No, that was a definite. And boy, you talk about it. We talk about sometimes the Gales have done. You can't do it right in front of the official, and the official was watching that the whole play.
Yeah,
So 5-0 now, Jack, on the fouls here to start the second half.
That's just incredible. We have just got a tremendous advantage.
Lightnecker bounces it around, gets it to go. Here comes the height, and boy, this game's getting very physical and very tough, and that's to Lancaster's favor, I think.
Oh, no doubt. This is really in our advantage here.
36-35. The Gales obviously the much tougher, or it's not tougher, stronger and bigger team. And boy, right back comes Brian Hamrick with the little jumper. This game has changed leads a lot.
It has, but we really have an advantage.
Elder up 37-36. The Gales look to work it, and I hope they continue to work it inside because it's really been effective.
They've got
There's Lucas. Lucas driving. Boy, he was hammered.
That can't stop us.
Nope, and McKnight's right there, and I think McKnight was looking like he almost slowed up because he thought they were going to call the foul against Lucas, or on Lucas. Into the corner, wide open. Lightnecker runs at him. No good. There's two there.
This is a chance here for us. We've got a breakaway.
Lucas. That time a little off balance. I think he got caught in the air. The Gales just can't seem to get that three-point lead. There's McKnight. You got him out. Got him out in the open. He got away with the travel.
And it's going to be another foul.
Brian Early with the foul, and I'll tell you, Jack, I think the officials right now are trying to get control of this a little more because it is getting a little physical out there. 16 fouls now, and Coach for Elder pointing that out to the official.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's 6-0, but you know.
It's tough when you're the guy on the end of the zero. You want it to be more even, but as an official, if you look at it, you call what you see, and if it's 14 fouls against one, that's what it should be. But we've all been there on that other side, saying, "Hey, what about us?"
No doubt. I really, again,
yep.
I just like where we're at. I like what we're doing here. We just have to just be smart, attack it, be smart. Yep, it's us.
There's the touch. McKnight puts it home, and now we got a foul, and this is what you can't do. This is what you can't do, and I think he held and pushed off.
Yeah, but it's as long as he doesn't get in any more foul trouble,
yep.
That's insignificant.
Yep.
I mean,
yep,
I know you don't want that, but, it's insignificant.
And now you got to get back on D, and they come back now, and they get set up. I think what I'm saying more than anything else at this point for the Gales, I think if they play their game, they're gonna come through like you said because they're so strong inside.
I just feel like we're a better team. I think this team is doing what it has to do to advance. I really believe that.
Elder will hold for one shot. This is tied for Elder's lowest or highest total of losses, or excuse me, their biggest deficit. They're holding it right now. 22 comes back out with an ice pack, but I'd be surprised if we'd see him again. Now a nice job by McKnight, and and a jump ball called. Wow. He had a ball, and I think he had some arm too, Jack. This will go back to Elder. 6.1, but what you got to do is just play the game, keep it going, keep it playing out. This just means you get the ball to start the fourth quarter where you were going to give it to them. Right.
Well, and if he chins the ball, if he comes down and chins it, then they call foul. He just put it too low, and it's just a fundamental thing. But he's, we're okay. I just like where we're at here. Now we don't want to give him some points off of this.
Carr on top of him. Inside, and a foul and a bucket.
That was a big play.
40-39, 3 seconds left. So defensive and offensive substitutions right now for Elder. As they were on the offense, he brought back his scores, and now he's bringing back in his defense. Yeah, he doesn't want.
Well, he's going to give him rest, and he doesn't want any more fouls on any of the key people here.
Ratterman and Hamrick come off. Ratterman with 3. Doesn't want to pick up that cheap fourth. So this to tie the game. We've been going into the fourth quarter locked up unless the Gales can score in the 3 seconds. Up and in. And now Rudolph will come out as well for a quick breather. 3 seconds, a lot can happen in 3 seconds though. Knight being told that he can run the baseline. Now he looks up. There's Brandt. Grant, you got to shoot the ball. It's up and off the mark. So the red light hits, 40-40. We're all knotted up going into the fourth quarter. We'll be back with fourth quarter action.
LSN, in cooperation with Interface Video, presents Lancaster Golden Gales Tournament Basketball. The Gale Force is funded in part by All-Star Auto Care. All-Star, providing full-service auto maintenance and repair on all makes and models, including Mercedes-Benz, by a factory-trained master technician. Located at 283 Cedar Hill Road in Lancaster, at All-Star Auto Care, experience counts. Owners Rick and Pam Barnett extend best of luck in the tournaments. By Professional Screen Printing. Professional Screen Printing has served our community and Central Ohio for over 45 years, providing silk screening and embroidery services, along with a large selection of specialty items to also help promote your company, school, university, as well as golf, bowling, and little leagues. Professional Screen Printing, located at 742 North Broad Street beside North School. There's something new at Gary Sunoco. He's still your full-service center offering quality fuel, tire rotation, tune-ups, and major and minor repairs, but Gary is proud to announce that he is now a U-Haul dealer. You can rent dollies, hand carts, and local and one-way rentals of trucks and trailers. Gary Sunoco with easy access, located right off Route 33 at 1100 North Memorial Drive, your newest local U-Haul dealer. By Edwards Insurance. At the Edwards Insurance Agency, located at 650 East Main Street, they've been serving Lancaster since 1952. They can take care of your needs from auto, home, health, business to bonds, motorcycles, motorhomes, and mobile homes. You can reach Todd or Dale Edwards at 653-4004. Edwards Insurance, your independent insurance agency. And by Glass City Barbecue, offering a full menu featuring appetizers, salads, entrees, specializing in pulled pork sandwiches, along with your favorite cold beverage. Let Glass City Barbecue host your next event, banquet, or class reunion. For atmosphere, great food, and a location easy to find, Glass City Barbecue, 391 Lincoln Avenue in Lancaster, open 7 days a week.
Minutes on the clock, standing between these two teams and the state Final Four. Cincinnati Elder 40, Lancaster Gale Force 40. The Gales have the ball, and Jack, this is what you play for.
Hey, this is why you coach, it's why you play, it's why you manage, it's why you do stats. And I do want to thank Jim Lehman for giving us our stats here tonight. But this is what it comes down to. And, you know, I think we're going to get some size points, which are going to be the difference in this quarter right here.
And free throws could come down to it because the Gales right now are going to go into the line from here on out.
That's right. Great point. Free throws because of the foul situation and size points like that.
Just can't get it. Lightnecker picks up his third.
Yeah, but that's okay at this point. 3 is not a problem. Coach will leave him in there. And they're not at the foul line. Now, what you don't want to do is put this team foul line, even though they've missed some big free throws here tonight. Earlier in the game, they've missed 3 or 4 or 5 foul shots.
40-40. Elder brings the ball across the timeline against Carr. Ratterman has the ball. Carr applying some pretty tight pressure. Boy, the battle between McKnight inside and can't get it. Long rebound, and there's nothing you can do about that. They had great box out. McKnight blocked and in. Kyle Rudolph stayed with it.
Well, he's very good around the glass. Here we go.
McKnight up quickly. That's a charge. That's a charge. That's a charge all the way. You can't lower your head like that.
Yeah, I think he's only got 2, though. He's all right. Is it 3?
It's his third because he got that one at the end of the quarter when he pushed off.
You're right.
If you're Lancaster right now, you just got to take a deep breath, get control.
Yeah. We're going to get some size points here, and it's going to make the difference.
Carr Slaps it, almost gets it away. He was going down to the other end for an easy bucket if he could have got that to go.
Right.
Knight on Hamrick. As Gales held a 3-point lead just a minute ago. And now Elder with that shot off the mark. Gales have a chance to tie. Into the hands of Carr.
This is an advantage. Can't stop us.
Carr, 3, long, count it, hits the 3.
Boy, he has been big, you know, in this tournament run. He has done a great job.
Back the other way, 3, long, short.
We got it. If we could go with it, we're going to score again here. This could be big.
Lucas into McKnight. McKnight, nice job.
Yes.
That time he used his body. Great job. Didn't put his head down, went straight up. That's a great move. A 3-point lead for Lancaster.
This could be it. This could be the run we're talking about.
And down inside, 45-42. The Gales take a 3-point lead with 5:58 to go.
This could be the key right here is you know, they have really done a great job of, after we rebound, looking down and then being under control, other than a charge and some missed shots, but we've gotten shots. And eventually you're going to hit some of those. We've missed a lot of easy ones, which you're going to do, you know. But I just think that this team is, you know, I think they're going to make it to the state. You know, I have the same feel this one than we did in '91. 3 years ago, we played in this game and lost by a couple of points to an excellent Brookhaven team, one of the best Brookhaven teams they've had. But I didn't know. I didn't know if
you didn't have the same feeling.
It didn't have the same feel. This team has a feel because they've got that size, that dominant size inside, and their guards, Lucas, have given them that things, and Kevin Carr, he's really, you know, he's really improved his game, and he's hit some big shots like he did a minute ago. I just think that this team is ready. I just think it's time. They're ready, and I think they're better than Elder. Elder's probably a year away. They're so young.
45-42, and what counts most right now for this Gale team is this 2006 season, because as you said, a lot of seniors out here, a lot of people that put a lot of time into this program.
Yep.
Now is the time. 45-42. Gales with a 3-point lead. Elder with the ball. Elder's tying once again their largest deficit of the night. The last time they came back quickly with a 3-point play inside. This time they continue to work the ball around the outside.
I think our defense is good too, Jim. We've done a good job defensively. We're just so tall, and that's what we want. We want him shooting there.
Yep,
that's not the shot they want.
No, definitely. And you know, not to be lost on this, Elders missed some big three-pointers of their own. They had chances to take big leads. That was not a bad play, just a little mistiming. Up and in, right back. Brian Hamrick scores for Elder.
Well, Elder's not going to quit. I mean, that's not in their nature. If you know anything about Cincinnati Elder, they just have too much pride, and that's what it should be. Two really good teams battling down to the wire for the regional championship. It's just exciting. Great pass.
Got to make that nice shot inside.
Well, that's what Brant Lightnecker does so well as a big guy. He passes the ball, and that just elevates his game. He's really going to be a nice college player because he can pass the ball. He's got great hands, and he'll get bigger and stronger and improve his game.
Back pick there by Rudolph, then gets the ball. Back across, they continue to work that ball. One thing's for sure, they're not going to put up a lot of bad shots. They're going to continue to work and try to get their best. There's almost a three-point attempt. That's the guy they want shooting is Ratterman. Hamrick and Ratterman, along with Bovard, continue to work the ball. Round block by Lightnecker.
Big block.
And he's
That's
held
the size. That's that size again we're talking about.
Off the mark, but there's the size again,
That's
Jack.
right.
Bring it out. Nice job.
Again, size points. We'll see if this results. Ooh.
Kaufman calls the timeout, but that bucket won't count.
Yeah, that's
called
a good
the timeout. Oh, yeah,
it's a good timeout. He's wanting to get control of these guys. And I think give them a little breather here. You know, they played the full game, but again, they had from Wednesday was the last game. This group is, you know, they had the Thursday, and I don't know if they stayed or not. I know they stayed the night before the Reynoldsburg game, but I'm not sure if they stayed last night or not for Elder. But you know, hey, this is fun, man. This is fun. I'm still nervous. I got to admit, I'm nervous, but I still think we got it. I just feel really good about how we're playing and the kind of things we're doing.
4:01 left. Gales leading 47-44. And I tell you, student sections have had a fun time today. 47-44. Gales getting ready. McKnight, Lightnecker, Chris Enbrent, and Carr, along with Lucas, the starting five, out on the floor right now.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a little play here. We've been really good on these sideline plays. And I don't want to just keep beating a dead horse, but we've just got so much height advantage on the smaller elder team. It couldn't have worked out better, and now we just have to take advantage of it. But they won't give it to you. They're going to battle you now.
No, it's still going to come down to some free throws, too, for the Scales team. They're going to have to hit their free throws down the stretch. Oh, McKnight had him sealed.
There he's
does
got
still. It. Inside. Ooh. Back out. Chris will fire a long three.
But again,
Lightnecker gets the size. Turns it, loses it. And Lucas, and let's see, goes off of Lucas. So 3:41, and boy, they have the size, but almost could, just need to convert one more. They did a nice job of getting the boards.
Yeah, if we can get up 5 or 6 here or 7, it's
anything more than a
really feel good.
Anything more than that one possession game where a three-pointer ties it.
Right. And I think they're struggling on how they can score because we've taken Rudolph away inside.
Hamrick misses into the hands
That's
of Lucas.
big.
Lucas fouled. Yeah, I was going to say, he got hammered there. And that's on number 4, which will be his 4th, Ratterman.
Yeah,
Lucas took a hard hit there coming down the floor.
And he's just got to step up to the line now. He's got to step up, relax, and make some free throws.
3:20 to go. 3:20 to go. Lucas up at the line. 1-on-1. They'll have 2 more of these, Jack, before he gets the double bonus. I've always said it's so great if you can get a couple of 2-shot fouls in that 8-9 range.
And Lucas again has come up so big. So big. This may sound crazy, but down this tournament thing, he's probably as much of an MVP as we have. And I know that sounds a little nuts, but just the little things like this that he's done. Now, he missed that shot, but
Gales up first time in the game by 4 now. So they are at their 2-possession mark, although be it a slim 2-possession. Actually, you can still get that 4-point play, can't you?
Oh, that is a big break for us. He called 52. He couldn't get the whistle out.
That foul, Jack, was created down here on the first free throw miss. 52 came in pretty hard, I think, to McKnight, and the official had to talk with him, and he continued to talk with him. And, boy, you just can't underestimate what talking does down the road to calls down the road. And I'm telling you, you watched him the whole way down the court, and you said it, that's a tough call.
Yeah.
But that was brought on by a little earlier.
Well, it seems like our guys have, done a better job of not talking so much here.
The second half,
sometimes
they have.
they pick that up from NBA and all that stuff, and it's just it really doesn't help you. You got to focus on playing the game.
Let's see if the Gales continue to pound it in. McKnight to McKnight.
Right there's that triangle, and they've got Brett, Chris, and Brant. They're trying to take advantage of it. Just got we got all the time we want. We're in good shape here. Just don't turn it over. Get it inside. Go to the foul line, or score, or both.
Out to Lucas. He's got McKnight.
Great.
Take it to the middle. Nice.